Truth is, unless you let go, unless you forgive yourself, unless you forgive the situation, unless you realize that the situation is over, you cannot move forward. Yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose. When the world is at your back and your heart is at your feet, the best way to go on is to just be you. The only thing a person can ever really do is keep moving forward. Take that big leap forward without hesitation, without once looking back. Simply forget the past and focus toward the future. To let go is to release the images and emotions, grudges and fears, the clingings and disappointments of the past that bind our spirit. Some people believe holding on and hanging in there are signs of great strength. However, there are times when it takes much more strength to know when to let go and then do it. It is important that we forgive ourselves for making mistakes. We need to learn from our errors and move on. Life moves forward. The old leaves wither, die and fall away, and the new growth extends forward into the light. The first step towards getting somewhere is to decide that you are not going to stay where you are. Keep on beginning and failing. Each time you fail, start all over again, and you will grow stronger until you have accomplished a purpose. Not the one you began with perhaps, but one you will be glad to remember. People have a hard time letting go of their suffering. Out of a fear of the unknown, they prefer suffering that is familiar. Goals give you more than a reason to get up in the morning. They are incentive to keep you going all day. You are responsible for your life. You can't keep blaming somebody else for your dysfunction. Life is really about moving on. When one door closes, another opens. But we often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the one which has opened for us. Today will never happen again. Don't waste it with a false start or no start at all. Whatever you want in life, start today, not tomorrow. Let it be a small beginning, a tiny beginning. Happiness depends on starting today, every day. Achievement seems to be connected with action. Successful men and women keep moving. They make mistakes, but they don't quit. Part of being a winner is knowing when enough is enough. Sometimes you have to give up the fight and walk away and move on to something that's more productive. It's true that we don't know what we've got until we lost it, but it's also true that we don't know what we've been missing until it arrives. Even though you may want to move forward in your life, you may have one foot on the brakes. In order to be free, we must learn how to let go. Release the hurt, release the fear, refuse to entertain your old hate. The energy it takes to hang on to the past is holding you back from a new life. What is it you would let go of today? There are things that we never want to let go of, people we never want to leave behind. But keep in mind that letting go isn't the end of the world, it's the beginning of a new life. We keep moving forward, opening new doors and doing new things because we are curious, and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. Whatever is bringing you down, get rid of it, because you'll find that when you are free, your true self comes out. It happens to everyone as they grow up. You find out who you are and what you want. And then you realize that people you know forever don't see things the way you do. So you keep the wonderful memories but find yourself moving on. There are things that we don't want to happen but to accept, things we don't want to know but have to learn, and people we can't live without but have to live